Hi, my name is Mel, and I'm going to do the network bare basics. So the network basics comes down to understanding how devices communicate, how data moves, and what components make that communication possible. Once you see the structure, everything else in networking becomes far less mysterious. What network actually is? A network is simply two or more devices connected so they can share data. That's it. Everything else, the Wi-Fi, internet, routers, switches, is just layers built on top. Core building blocks of networking. So you've got devices or hosts. These are the endpoints that send or receive data. So computers, phones, servers, printers, smart devices. Every device needs a network interface, a Wi-Fi card or Ethernet port or optical fiber port, an IP address. IP addresses, it's a device home address, like the street number on the network. Two versions exist. IPv version 4, so that for example, like is 192.168.1.10, so you've got four lots of digits. IPv6 is a long modern format like, 2401 colon FA00 colon 4 colon 1 colon 2. I'm going to go into IPv4 and 6 later, but your device uses IP to send and receive data. Subnet. A subnet divides a network into smaller sections. So, for example, 192.168.1.x is one subnet. 192.168.2.x is another subnet. Devices must be on the same subnet, talk directly. Routers. A router is a device that connects different networks together. Your home router connects your local network to your ICP to the internet. It decides where data should go. Switches. A switch connects multiple devices within the same network. It's like a power board for network ports, but smarter. Domain name system, or DNS is the phone book of the internet. It translates google.com to 142.250.70.78. Without DNS, you would have to type IP addresses in your browser if you even knew them. DHCP, Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol. DHCP automatically gives devices IP address, subnet mask, default gateway, DNS service. Without DHCP, you would have to configure everything manually. Default gateway. This is a device that sends traffic to when the destination is outside of your network. Usually your router, so your default gateway is usually the router. So that could be like 192.168.1.1, It's the exit door. So it's a default gateway. It's where the traffic goes to when the destination is outside of your network they have. It's the exit door that goes to the next internet. So ports are like apartment numbers inside an IP address. So example, port 80 is web traffic, HTTP. Port 443 is secure web traffic, HTTPS. Port 25, email. Port 3389, remote desktop. And there's all different ports, and you can look up what they do. So ports let multiple services run on one device. Protocols are the rules that devices follow to communicate. Common ones: TCP, reliable ordered communication. UDP, fast and no guarantee. HTTP and HTTPS is web browsing. FTP or SFTP is file transfer. SMTP or IMAP is email. SSH is secure remote access. So how data actually moves across the network. So when you load a website, your device asks DNS for the site's IP. Your device sends a request to the IP via your router. The service receives the request and sends data back. Your web browser displays a page. This all happens in milliseconds. A local area network versus a wide area network versus the internet. Local area network is your home office network. It's fast, local, or private. So wide area network, or WAN, connects multiple LANs over distance. Your ISP uses WANs. Internet, giant network of network. No one owns it. Everyone contributes to it. Wired wireless. So wired can be Ethernet or optical fiber. So it's fast, stable, secure, and low latency. Wireless, which is Wi-Fi or Bluetooth in some instances. Convenient, more interference, shared bandwidth, range limited. Both use the same networking principles underneath. The OSI model, very simply, okay, layer 1 is the physical cables or radio waves. Data link is MAC addresses switches. Network is IP addresses routing. Transport is TCP UDP. Session is connections. Presentation is encryption and formatting. And application is web browser apps. Okay, the big picture. Networking is a combination of addressing, routing, switching, naming, automatic configuration, and communication rules. All right? So that's basics, bare basics of networks.